Hello, my friends. This is Lucas with MillerCardTrading, bringing you new awesome product. Okay, yes, it's not baseball cards. I am a baseball card channel, but I have been known to open some other obscure, cool products, and I decided that I'd like to check out this Dune Chrome product. Now, I've read hundreds of books in my life, and now that I have a job where I drive around 700 miles a week, I listen to audio books all day while I'm driving, and I've listened to hundreds of audiobooks in the last 10 years. Dune was one of the first sci-fi franchise books that I read when I was a teenager. Now I've also listened to the Audible version multiple times, which is really good, by the way. And there's several different movie adaptations of it. The one from the 80s with Kyle MacLachlan was the first one I saw, and that one's pretty good. Now, this set here is based, of course, on the newest release, and it has its pluses and it has its minuses, but the Dune story is so complicated that movies have a really hard time fitting everything in. So they end up changing a lot of stuff, they end up skipping a lot of stuff, but I think they did pretty good on this. Now, this set is based solely on the first movie of the new releases. So really curious to see what we get out of here. There's some really cool and interesting refractors. There's some really nice autographs, Christopher Walken being one. I'd love to get an auto of his out of here. So yeah, I got 2 hobby boxes. I know they make a blaster box version, but I figured I'd just go straight for the hobby. These are only about $150 per hobby box, which compared to baseball card prices is not bad, you guys. So I don't know, I might wind up opening some more stuff like this, maybe some Star Wars cards and some things like that. I opened a lot of the Historic Autograph Company product when I first started my channel, and people seem to like that, although I've sort of gotten away from that towards new baseball card releases. Do you sell a lot of cards? Do you ship a ton of singles? Do you and your customers care about the quality of your card supplies? Check out cardshells.com. They sell awesome products. Easy glide pre-cut sleeves, UV protected seamless top loaders, Armalopes for shipping eBay rate singles, and a whole lot more. Use code MCT25 for $10 off your first purchase of $50 or more, plus free shipping on orders over $99. But anyways, let's check this out. Dune Chrome 2024, 2 hobby boxes. Like my video if you could, that'd be really cool. Go check out my channel when you're done. If you could subscribe, I would appreciate that. And let's check this out. Nice looking box, actually. Now, I watched a couple of these get opened on YouTube just so I could get a feel of what's going to come out of here. Although I did not watch them open the box. Okay. Nice box, you guys. Now, it looks like the pack has Paul Atreides. All of them have Paul. All right, pretty sweet box, actually. Magnetic closure. Cool. Definitely gonna have to keep at least one of these. For what reason, I don't know. You ought to see the stack of empty boxes I've got. It's ridiculous. I don't know why I keep them, but I do. I have a ton of them. All right, we're gonna zoom in. There we go. Okay, let's check it out. There's some great autograph relics you can get out of here. Set worn, still Suit Relics. I don't even know. Spice Relics. She's supposed to use spice from the actual movie. Alright, so these are kind of dark. The Reverend Mother visits. The carry-all fails, right? Ah, here I am. Here I remain. That's Vladimir Harkonnen, the bad guy, one of the bad guys. Herald of the Change. Okay, that's nice. Princess Irulan, House Carino. So there's character cards like this one, and there's scene cards like these ones here. And then there's also multiple inserts. So when I see an insert, hopefully I'll be able to recognize it. Same card. Weird. So so this one here is a refractor. I don't know if I mentioned that. Right, that looks nice. Okay, the Herald of the Change again. Looks like we have a Pulsar coming up. There's Gurney Halleck. And we have a Pulsar of Stilgar. Hey, that's a nice one. Behind that, Chani gives Paul a Chris knife. That's a refractor. But the Pulsar here, let's see. Stilgar, of course, is going to be one of the collectible names. I guess the Pulsar isn't numbered, because I don't see any numbering on there. But we move on. Yeah, cards aren't normally this dark, so it's looking kind of, I don't know if it's going to show up well on my video. Hopefully it does. There's Paul and the Emperor Shaddam IV. We got Duke Leto. Hey, we got something cool coming up here. All right, what do we got here? Behind the scenes. So this is an insert. I thought it was a gold or something, but it's not actually. It's just the insert design. Cool. Then we got a refractor of Stilgar arrives. Okay, so nothing numbered yet. That Pulsar Stilgar is pretty nice, though. Lieutenant, what does that say? Landville. I guess I won't read every single one of these scenes. Okay, we've got a green here. Oh, look at that. Nice, you guys. Right on. So this is a green refractor to 99 autograph of Thufir Hawat. Who's the actor? Stephen McKinley Henderson is the actor. That is a nice card. Okay, it's actually, now that I can see it at an angle, it's a green prism refractor. Right on, that's cool, because autographs are not guaranteed out of these boxes, so pretty cool. I wasn't actually even expecting one. So boom, there we go. I don't know how rare that actor's auto is. It's actually a really nice autograph. Excuse me. Cool. That is awesome. Right on. Okay, then we got a refractor conspiracy on Giedi Prime, which is the home planet of the Harkonnens, by the way. An industrial wasteland of a dark planet. House Atreides falls. Amtal rule. That's when Paul gets challenged and has to kill Caladan Cemetery. That must be an insert, or is that a refractor? Let's see. Yeah, that's like a location insert. Caladan Cemetery. Cool. Hey, here we got a numbered card, you guys. It's some kind of a blue wave. Lady Jessica and Shadout Mapes. And that is numbered 27 of 150. Right on, right on. So now we're starting to get into the goods of the box. Auto and a numbered card. Then we've got a refractor of the Reverend Mother. What's her full name? Oh, I forget. It doesn't matter. Okay, Shawnee gifts a Chris knife again. The new Duke. There's the Beast Raban. That's a nice card. That's an insert, actually, yeah. Spice insert of a Sardaukar soldier. A lot of cards are that color, that sort of a bronze color. House Harkonnen's Reign on Arrakis. That's a refractor. Alright, Stilgar arrives. A lot of sideways cards too. Visions of Shani. Paul into the Desert. And a refractor of the Bene Gesserit. Oh, this one feels thick, you guys. Some sort of a relic or something. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's one of those manufactured. Right on, and it's numbered to 50. Hey, that's pretty cool. Look how thick that sucker is. I don't normally like manufactured relics, especially for sports, but this is a different kind of a beast. That's a really neat metal medallion there. It's the sigil of House Atreides, if I'm not mistaken. And this is possibly a gold refractor, 46 of 50. That is pretty cool. Lady Jessica. That is pretty cool for a manufactured relic. It's heavy too. That metal makes it very heavy. So let's see. I have to grab my thick sleeves. Whew, barely fits in my sleeve for thick cards. I mean, that is a monster thickie. And that is really cool that it's numbered to 50 too. Really nice card. Okay, behind that we have a refractor of one of Paul's visions. Okay, last 2 packs of this first box. Pretty happy with this first box, honestly. Getting an auto, a parallel auto. And we get a refractor of Found by the Sardaukar. Last pack of the first box, we got Gurney. Good old Gurney. Harkonnen Commander. There's insert. I guess that's one of the character inserts, possibly. Is that? Yeah, that's not numbered. Lady Jessica and Reverend Mother. Although I only see the Reverend Mother on there, so it's one of those dual inserts that has a match, a twin or something like that. Okay, then we have a numbered Stilgar right behind that, right on, to $2.99. So I think that's a magenta. Another cool Stilgar insert, numbered this time. Not insert, sorry, refractor. We had the Pulsar early on in the box. And last card of the box is a Sandworm refractor. Cool. Like that one. That's awesome. Okay, pretty cool, you guys. I don't know how much value, like just say a random refractor is going to have out of this. I'm sure there's plenty of collectors who love Dune. There's a lot of YouTube channels that focus solely on Dune and Dune lore. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what some of these cards are worth, especially the actor autographs are always going to have value. So all right, that was the first box. Moving right along to box number 2. I can't imagine we would get another autograph, although it seems like I read that the autos are like one every 2 boxes, maybe. I don't know if I just made that up or not. But in that case, it would be pretty easy to pull one out of both boxes. Okay. Here we go. Box number 2, my friends. Stilgar arrives, so we got the scene cards. And we've got the Baron's Throne Room. That's an insert, location insert. And a refractor of the Carry-All Fails. I believe this is a 100 card checklist. There's 50 character cards and 50 scene cards, I think is the way it works. There's our Pulsar. This time it is As the Baron Heals. And then the refractor of Paul Atreides. That's probably a good one to get there. Main character and all. Gonna have a little bit more value than some of the other plain old refractors. There's Paul again in one of his visions, the Sardaukar. What's this one? Duncan, Idaho returns. And there's Dr. Huey, the traitor. That would be an insert. And Emperor Shaddam refractor. And that's Christopher Walken. Love to get his auto. That'd be awesome. The Sandworm again. Nice. A bargain fulfilled. Yeah, right before they cut Huey's you-know-what off. Oh, wrong way. Dune. Paul commands the voice. What is this? I guess it's just a scene card. It looks green, although I think it's just the lighting in the scene. Then we have behind the scenes insert, and we have Lieutenant Landville. Refractor. Chris Knife. Kynes' Sacrifice. Paul's second encounter with Stilgar. Then we have a blue, another Stilgar refractor. Wow. 71 of 75. Right on. That's pretty low numbered for it's. I think the blue was called Caladan Blue, I believe is what that's called. Caladan Blue refractor, which is the home planet of the Atreides. So that's pretty low numbered. Nice. Refractor, the Reverend Mother's test. Put your hand in the box. We've got a Sardaukar. We've got Paul. We've got Paul again. Aha! The Freakazoid himself. That's what is this? Oh, it's a spice insert. Yeah, Fade Routha. He's a piece of work. Thinks a lot of himself. And Kind Sacrifice. That's a refractor. Okay, we're getting down there. Come on, we got to find an auto or a relic or something out of here. The Trader. Jamis. Thufir Howitt. We got a blue refractor of Caladan Breakfast Room, and that's 75 again. That'd be that Caladan blue again. All right. Then we have a refractor of Paul and Stilgar. All right, 3 packs left. Come on, let's go. Where's my Christopher Walken autograph? Duncan, Idaho. Bene Gesserit's sister. Oh, it's one of those acrylic cards. Those are a sort of a short print insert, and it appears to be numbered as well. Let's see what we got here. 38 of 99, Princess Irulan. Right on. It's a see-through acrylic card. Really nice. 38 of 99. I don't know, is that... Can't tell if it's just a refractor, if it's a color. I think it's just a refractor. Nice. That's cool. Wasn't really expecting one of those. Sweet. Not the best character to pull, but it's still a good one. And then this was an insert, the Dune Caladan Breakfast Thingamajigger, and Paul and the Ways of the Desert. That's a refractor. We have 2 packs left. Lady Margot Fenring. Oh, the Sardaukar Bashar. Oh, nothing pack. Refractor of Duncan, Idaho. And here we are at my last pack. Another one of those. Oh no, I thought it was a thickie, but it's not. The Beast Raban Spice card. And we have a wave refractor behind that of, what is that? Paul Studies Arrakis. That's a wave refractor numbered to 150, so it looks like it's a blue wave. Okay, so no autograph out of the second box. I didn't really expect there to be one. I was hoping, but alas, no. And our last card, refractor of the Bargain Fulfilled. Okay, what do you guys think of this? I mean, if you're not into movies, the cards are still really nice. Chromium stock, kind of dark. Not quite like Topps Chrome Black, but similar, I guess, in the darkness of the cards. So let's look at our hits. Let's see. Okay, so good bit of numbered stuff. Also some unnumbered things like pulsars and other than just refractors in this stack, but this is my refractor stack. Pretty big, a lot of refractors since there's one in every pack. And then here's my base card stack. So it's about 2 to 1 base to refractor. So you get a lot of refractors. And then here is all the numbered stuff. We got the blue Stilgar, the Paul refractor. That's just a base refractor. The blue wave scene card. The Caladan blue scene card. And then the acrylic Princess Irulan, that's a beauty. Then we have the magenta Stilgar, another blue wave scene card. Then this really cool medallion, that's a gold refractor, number to 46 of Lady Jessica with the House Atreides medallion. And then this sweet green prism autograph of Thufir Hawat, the Mentat to the House Atreides. Okay, you guys, there you go. A little something different. Dune Chrome, pretty awesome, especially for the price, $150 a box. That's, you know, Topps Chrome Update mega boxes were going for that at one point last year. So, yeah, I would definitely go for some more stuff like this. The cost is nice, and the return might be pretty good as well. So we'll see how some of this stuff sells on eBay, and maybe I'll do some more rips of movie cards or Marvel cards or something like that. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I thank you for your support. I will see you in the next opening of cards video.